Hey guys, welcome back. Thank you very much for joining me. Brand new day, brand new reactions. That's right, I said reactions, so there's definitely going to be more than one today. You heard it here first. Now, today we're going to be featuring Writing the Future. Now, this here, they actually sent me this along with a t-shirt not so long ago. This was actually back when I wasn't even doing the videos anymore, just as a thank you for everything that I'd done to help them when I featured them before. So massively appreciate that, guys. They already know, I already thanked them, but it's always nice to get the opportunity to thank the band in the video. Now, they have dropped a new song. Now, this particular one features an artist called Xersize. Now, I hadn't heard of the artist before. I just looked them up on Facebook, so I'll give you a bit of information on them. Now, this could be an interesting one. Xersize is a Swedish rapper. Does make music both in English and Swedish, and also produces songs for other artists as well. Always interesting to see when bands do use people that aren't within that particular genre, and there's lots of bands that do it now. I mean, one of my favourite bands is Hacktivist, which fuses like gent and grime, so I'm really intrigued to hear Xersize's skills with Writing the Future. One thing I'll definitely say, from seeing everything when lockdown first hit and you had a lot of bands doing like live streams of performances, tell you what, Writing the Future have got fucking nailed. The setup that they have for doing it was just absolutely killer. It was like being at a concert. None of this like just setting a fucking phone up and recording and it sounding awful. Like they really have it down. Guessing that's their practice space, and that's pretty killer, guys. So if you ever do that again, let me know, because if I'm not working, I'll be sure to check it out. Always recommend it whenever you've posted. I'll be like, check it out, man, because that's how you fucking do it. Anyway, let's check out the new song from these guys. This is Writing the Future with Jaded Eyes featuring Xersize. Here we go. We're going to be in for a creepy video. Love the synth. Whoa, man, getting head tingles off that fucking voice. I love this. Oh, get down with that shit, man. Oh my god. Bastards. Man, the cleans along with the synth in this is just fucking gorgeous. Oh no, no. Oh man. Don't do it. Come on, boys. They're just teasing us. Oh yeah!
And it feels like I'm falling down a bottomless hole. 'Cause it feels like forever when I look in your jaded eyes.
Fucking yes, mate. Fuck yeah. Ooh, yes, mate. Oh man, I could have quite happily have had another little fucking extra breakdown at the end. Fuck me, guys, that was really, really good. And Rasmus has been he's been messaging me quite a bit about getting this one done because he was been really excited to see what my thoughts were. I can see exactly why, man, because he probably knows that's got a ton of elements in it that I dig the shit out of. Quite interesting that I mentioned Hacktivist at the start. Obviously, this wasn't like gent grime or anything like that, but I love what they've done with this because they've kept like their sort of alternative metalcore style. Certainly, I guess you'd class it as alternative because it's got the synth in there, although that used to be quite a prominent thing in bands like years ago. Like Still Remains, for instance, one of my all-time faves from back in the day. But the riffs along with the synth and those cleans, man, those cleans were just absolutely phenomenal. I mean, I really enjoyed from the music that I've heard from you guys before when I last featured you. But this track's even better. Like, this is my favourite song of yours that I've heard so far. I think I've literally only heard like maybe 2 or 3. I tend not to dive into too many songs of bands that I feature because there's always a possibility that they're gonna want to have another feature. But I absolutely loved this. Now with the video, man, when I was seeing that obviously the girl is getting bullied in the video, and then when she grabs the rope, I was like, oh no, just no. So I was pleased that she didn't in the end. But it just reminds me of it was quite a famous case in the UK. There was a girl called Sophie Lancaster who basically protected her boyfriend who was being attacked by people who weren't of the alternative scene. And like that just shook everyone here, man. It still does. There was like an animated an animated short sort of film made about it, and it's so sad. So that really like brought me back to thinking about that. And honestly, man, if in the video, if she'd have hung herself, I probably would have cried. I thought it was going to be another fucking Spirit Box Constance moment where I just end up a mess on camera. Love what you did the video. I think the exercise in this was really, really sick. Normally, if I see someone that's like a rapper or something like that that's appearing, I'm like, oh man, they're just literally throwing someone else into the mix just for that little added extra, which probably isn't really going to do much for the song. 100%, that was exactly the type of thing to add into it, and it wasn't added into it just because it was like a novelty thing. It was added into it because it fit. It fit so well. Had some dirty ass breakdowns in there. The cleans were just phenomenal. It was giving me head tingles. I felt amazing during the video, and this is one of those that I'm like, dude, like everyone needs to like check this out. I absolutely loved it. Will I be listening to it again? Of course. This is going to be one of those which is in my daily playlist. Generally have with the FYM Discovery Spotify playlist. Usually there's like the top sort of 5 or 6 I generally seem to just like repeat the fuck out of. So bands will probably see that the numbers will start to go up quite drastically because I just replay it over and over and over and over. Gotta do what we can to support those bands, guys. But yes, that was the newest track from Writing the Future. You can get those guys followed at facebook.com/Writing the Future. Invite your friends, man. Tell them about them because they're another one of these bands from Sweden. Quite a good few bands from Sweden who I dig. So it's great to see you putting out more content, guys, and absolutely love the video, as I already said. But of course, guys, please let me know what you think down below in the comments. Get them requests in, guys. And if you want a song that's just been released that's like amazing and I've not checked it out, just get your friends to fucking spam that shit on the page, because I take notice of that. I do take notice. If a band's getting a lot of heat, then I'm like, right, well, this clearly needs to get done. But thank you very much for watching, guys. As always, I'll see you all in the next video, and I'll catch you all soon.